How's it going, everyone? Upon a lot of people requests, PEGY is one of the most popular stocks that people want me to do an update on. So I read a lot of you guys' YouTube comments, and I really appreciate you guys watching these videos. It really means a lot. I think we are really changing a lot of lives and changing how trading is supposed to be done, and really finding the moves before they happen. That's really what I teach and what this channel is really all about. All right, so here's Peggy. As you can see, we had this big, massive move down. I did take this thing when it hit the ATR4, this lower band, 6 daily candles. I love to see it hug that around that mark. So if you look at this, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 right in here, and then we had I made a nice 15% gain to the EMA 5. And now, why did I take it off the EMA 5? Is because the more you play these things, and the more you see how stocks react, you'll see that EMA 5 is just always a short-term gain, and it rejects a lot of the time there. And then I made another video over here, and I said, right when this hit the EMA 5, I said, wait till it hits the lower band again. And look at this. This is like clockwork, right? You see this nice lower band touch, and then we get a nice move up of 50% gain. It really makes me so happy to see this. And if you guys didn't take this gain, you really need to start taking these. We all been there, we all done that, and the worst thing to see is like a gain to get taken away. And so why did I like this play so much is because look at this. We had the same time distance that I was looking for. I love to see around 7 daily candles not hitting this EMA 5. This looks like it's hitting it, but it's not. We had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then also we have to have a touch. I don't just do it based on time distance. We had a beautiful touch here, and then how convenient we literally just skyrocket. And so we touched this EMA 5 multiple times, right? The EMA 10 was definitely due. The last time we touched the 10 was here, 906. We get a touch 1003. About 1 month time frame is long, and that's really what the algos wanted to do. So now we're right back under the EMA 5, which means we're continuing the downtrend. I have no doubt our next target is over here, touching this EMA 20. But this is going to take it's going to take a lot of time, guys. We're going to need a lot of time because usually when I see a distance that big, yes, it can do it in one move. It's 106% gain if it does it. But I'd like to say take those conservative gains. I mean, who would not like to take this 15% here, 50% gain right here, and they happen all the time. I always tell you guys 10 to 20% gains will keep the 9 to 5 job away. Like, if you just constantly do this, snowball it, obviously bigger accounts, you're making lots of money doing this. And that's really what I want to teach is consistency. Everyone wants to make 100% gains all the time, and you see it on the social medias, you see it on people posting it. It's just very toxic because that's not realistic trading, right? If I didn't take the gains right in here, I'd be bag holding all the way down through here, and I'd be like, man, this sucks. So, why didn't I take this? Never let a green trade go red. Just never. Especially when you're up 10%. If you're up 10% and you let that go negative 10%, you need to really start, kind of disciplining yourself and say, hey, I'm going to scale out no matter what at 10%. I don't care what the chart says because the market has, it's not guaranteed in anything, right? So we knew the next target was the EMA 5 here. I love this right here. The EMA 5 here gave another 10% easy gain from the lows here. It was about a 14%. And then obviously the market makers can do what they want. And so the next target was this EMA 10, and how convenient we start rejecting at this level. So my analysis is the same. I mean, I do see a long lower wick, so that does make me very bullish, whereas this right here is very bearish because of a long upper wick. But my game plan is really the same for this thing. I don't want to be really extremely risky on this here. You can see kind of the trend channel here. Trying to get a very nice one. That one is going to make the most sense here because as you can see, we have clear resistance here, and then we try to get above it and do a breakout pattern, but we come back in the channel. So right in here, we have support, and if we go down in this area, this is really where I like to go. Obviously, it can bounce totally at this middle line here. It's totally fine. But like I said, there's so many stocks that are doing this kind of pattern where you have the EMA 5 time distance, so your conservative target. You have price hitting this lower band here, which can make a massive move, and that's really the kind of the pattern I want to see. So yeah, massive time distance, hitting the EMA lower band, and then you have this big spike up is what we want to see. So I will say PEGY is due for the EMA 20, so I don't want to like really pump this, but right, the last time we touched the EMA 20 was 719. So 819, 919, anything that don't touch in 2 months is extremely long. So if you guys are like, and this was really awesome for the bulls, we barely missed the EMA 20 here. So if you guys know anything about this strategy, you're more likely to join. You can join the Discord too if you want to learn more, but anything I use a lot of bit of time distance, because if you study charts, if you've seen a lot of these stocks work, you know price has to revert to the mean. That's the only thing that's guaranteed in the market. So me, in my opinion, the only thing that makes sense is to do where price has to revert to the mean. This right here was in balance. This right here, we wanted to revert to the mean. As you can see, when you get close to this lower band here with time distance, this is in bounce, and so that we get a dead cat bounce, which is related to that candle. And then we had this upper trend channel that says, okay, we want to get back into it. And so when you use all these things and you're like, okay, I know where my price targets are, I know where my risk versus reward and all that, and that's really what matters. And then a lot of the times too is, if you look at every candle, usually there is usually big bodies, right? Sellers usually take control at the end of the day. So you would have bought here at the end of the day, and you would have had a very nice entry here, right right at a 0.1150, and it pumped all the way to about 17 cents. So my analysis is the same. What would I do? I want to wait till this lower trend channel touch. If it just pumps from here, it'd be very bullish if we start getting out of this upper trend channel. I do see the EMA 20 getting touched, so we could get something like this where, we start making an uptrend, and that's really what I want to see. So maybe we can get something like here's your low here, that's your all-time low here, and then we start staircasing, right? Here's your next low. So let's take out this trend channel here, and you can kind of see right in here, and then I want to see, up, down, and we just keep going, or just a big massive short squeeze. So that's my analysis on PEGY. Obviously, just take the gains, guys. There's so many other stocks that I'm watching, and I want you guys to get in on too. Yeah, you don't just have to play one. If you're up 10 to 20%, no question about it, take the gains. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below into the YouTube comments below. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll be also in my description. Easy, you can't miss it. Please read how to subscribe. If you have an Android, you'll have to use your computer or your phone's browser, like Google, and it's very easy to subscribe. Avoid scammers. I'll never message you, DM you first, or trade your accounts. I know it sounds crazy, but some people do fall for that. Testimonies, you can read all the testimonies of how I have changed a lot of people doing this exact system. This is a very nice strategy. If you hit Server Shop in the top left, you'll see I have two services I offer: Swing Trading and Day and Swing Trading Plus. The Day and Swing Trading Plus is only $12 a month, and you'll get access to all the subscriptions, and it's amazing. What I showed you guys was a swing trading strategy. Day trading is my absolute favorite strategy. I'm literally making a lot of money doing a very simple strategy with lower time frames, and I don't have to be overnight risk or just hold forever. I can get into lower time frames to make massive money, 10 to 20% gains in minutes, and I'm willing to show you guys that. I think you guys are going to really love it. There's a lot to learn. I think if you guys spend the time, if you go, when you unlock my channels, you'll have my day trading education here. Watch like one video a day. Don't get overwhelmed. I try to post a lot, and a lot of them stuff are, it's very basic. I think anybody can learn it. And then we have swing trading education right in here. You can watch one video a day too. We even got a chat GPT that can explain it if you're not used to videos, but we have a video to set up your indicators too. But this is PEGY, my price prediction. I am obviously more bullish, but since I'm not in it personally, I want to wait till this pattern again happens. I want to see a touch of this lower band. I want to see some time distance away from the EMA 5, just like this right in here. We haven't touched the EMA 5, so a nice conservative target is here, and just keep making those gains. The longer term target is the EMA 20. I suspect we hit that no more than probably 3 weeks. And can that EMA 20 scale all the way down here? Absolutely. It most likely will probably go all the way down in this area. So we'll see. Hope to see you guys in the next video. Thank you so much for watching. If you guys like this video, give a like, subscribe, comment. Let's make some money, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And thank you so much for watching. Peace out.